Happy Friday to all my sisters out there and brothers, because we do have some brothers that's watching us. I hope y'all
Right.
doing good on this Friday evening because I'm
Mm-hmm.
doing fabulous and my
Mm-hmm.
co-host is doing fabulous. I'm your girl, Author Erica, and I have my fabulous co-host on with me, Author Kim. It's Friday. I love
Yeah.
Friday.
And I didn't get paid, so but whatever.
I love Fridays because I'm off on the weekend.
Oh, okay. Yay. Come on, somebody. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So, we're gonna keep talking about this. Is gonna be like our second part of talking about your mental. That's
Yeah,
what
because
today's
May is Mental Health
mental health.
Awareness Month. So it's something, honestly, that we need to keep, let me drag it and put it in your head. We need for you to wake up. And we need for you to understand, if you think that you are mentally unstable, then I am asking you, damn near fucking begging you to get some help. Mental health ain't no fucking joke.
It's real. It's
It
actually real.
it's a real thing.
Yeah.
But we gon' kind of straddle a little bit. We gonna throw some shit out there and we gonna say some shit, and it's gonna get you to thinking like, ooh, we might be on to something, or ooh, that's fucked up, girl. What you talking about? Be ready. Stay
Right.
ready.
Because
Okay.
always we all like the thing. First of all, I feel like before someone could say I need help, the first thing is you have to admit.
Come on.
And you have to admit that I have a problem. And
Mm-hmm.
that's a major part
Mm-hmm.
of even solving it. To say
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
admit I have this problem. And there's nothing wrong with that because you gotta give and take into consideration of everything that we have been going through.
Right.
These last 2 years have been a lot. Let's all call it what it is. It has been a lot. We
But
have
can we
we
still blame it on what's going on in the last 2 years, though?
No,
Are we gonna
we
use that
can't
as a
blame it
crutch?
on that. We can't
Mm-hmm.
blame it on that. But we know this is what happened, how this started. But we gotta come to this point where I have to admit I have this problem and know that okay, these 2 years we went through this pandemic. All right, let's get the moving. Let's
Mm-hmm.
start getting some help for ourselves and the people
Mm-hmm.
around us.
Mm-hmm.
But the
Mm-hmm.
biggest thing of it all, you have to admit you have that problem.
Yep.
And there's nothing wrong with it because you go through shit in life. And
Mm-hmm.
it's up to us to change some of the shit that we go through in life. Like we gotta change some shit. Yeah, like Kim said, we can't hold on to the pandemic, the pandemic. Yes, the
Mm-hmm.
pandemic, okay, the pandemic did some shit. Now
Right.
we at the part where we need to start healing.
Right.
And to heal, you have to admit that you have this problem.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just like with anything in life. You can't keep using shit that, oh, I went through this and I went through this when I was young. I went through this when I was young. You're old as fucking hex puppet now. Let's move on from that. You know, like let's be grown people.
Yeah.
Let's have
Yeah.
grown people conversations. We can't
Yeah.
keep holding on to shit. Oh, I was raised like that. Okay, then you 40 years old. Now you can make the change to change your life to be better. But the
Mm-hmm.
biggest thing is we have to admit I have this problem.
Mm-hmm.
I have this eating problem, and I like to have honey buns. And I like to eat honey buns. I have to admit that. In order for me to lose weight, I can't keep on saying I ain't gonna eat a honey bun. I ain't gonna eat a honey bun because I'm gonna eat that fucking honey bun
Eat the okay. Eat the
because that's my problem.
just eat the
That's
damn
why I'm in the shape I'm in now because I done had too many honey buns.
Jesus. Just
So
eat
you
the
have
honey
to
one.
admit it. Like we
Mm-hmm.
have to, at some point,
Mm-hmm.
we have to admit we have this problem and stop blaming it. We could blame
Right.
it all day, and I agree with Kim. We could blame the pandemic all day, but okay, we in healing mode now.
Right. You should be in recovery and going on to the next phase. Because it starts with, again, if you guys are following us on TikTok, then you know that a sister's love, and that's ASISTASLOVE. Anyway, on TikTok. Um, so with that is me bringing awareness to domestic violence, and I can tell you the ones that I have been posting lately have been nothing of course, we know everybody's the norm, the husband is killing the wife or vice versa. But now we are having a lot of men because at the end of the day, if you're over the age of 25, they really consider you I mean, you're grown at 18, but you a man at 25. So we have a lot of these 25 and up men killing their parents, not just the mama, not just the daddy, both of them together. Make it make sense. And then
Even the
you have
grannies. They're
and
killing their granny.
and the granny. So my thing is, who failed you? So are we, as in the parents, do we take the blame for that we failed you because we allowed you to come back to the house because you fell on hard times? So we're gonna go ahead and let you stay here for a little while. And I see that ain't shit about you changed, so I need for you to get your shit and get the hell out. Now you want to kill me because I finally stood up to you. Is that the parents' fault?
No,
Or is that this grown ass man fault
absolutely.
because you want to sit up here because you don't have, let's call it what it is. You don't have, ooh, okay, let me not say that because that's gonna ruffle some feathers. Let me rethink that because I know I can come off one way and I'm trying not to come off that way. Um, you fell on hard times. Yeah, let's just go that way. You fell on hard times. Okay. We let you come back. I need for you to show me that you've done something, but you don't. So then I put you out. So I'm wrong for that. So am I failing a child or is the child failing me? So when does a child take responsibility? Because at the end of the day, it gets to a point to everything now, it's a choice. It was your choice to go out there and make that stupid decision. It was your choice to go out there and get that, have sex and drugs and whatever the hell you want to call it. It was your choice to do that. I didn't tell you to do that, nor did you think about me when you did the shit that you did. Now you calling me talking about, hey, mama, hey, I just need a place to stay to lay my head for. And then that couple of days turned into 2 months, and then my house is in havoc, and I need for you to get your shit and go. But because you mad about that, so as a parent, I'm the one who failed you. Is that what you're saying? Because I'm
I
telling you
mean,
now,
I
you
mean,
need to get your shit.
I feel like it's just too much of blaming parents.
I agree.
And at some point, we could blame parents so long. Guess
Mm-hmm.
what? Our mamas
Mm-hmm.
and daddies, for some of us who had mama and daddies,
Mm-hmm.
and for some of us who had mamas,
Mm-hmm.
our mama and daddies gave us the tools, the knowledge,
Sure
the
did.
morals, the
Yep.
morals,
Mm-hmm. Sure did.
everything that we need to make decisions for ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
And when you become of age,
Mm-hmm.
it's no more. It's like that's the thing with teenagers. We keep on saying, "Oh, it's the mamas, it's the mamas, it's the mamas." Hell, how much more we gonna keep blaming the mamas? Then we blaming the mamas as teenagers, and then we blame them as grown people. Hell, fuck, mamas could only do
So much.
so much.
Where
A
was the
mama,
sorry
when
ass
you
daddy?
walk out that door, when you walk out her door, a mama is gonna give you the tools, the knowledge, and the morals that you need to make the right decisions. Once that child walk out that door, that mama don't know what you out there doing. Now, you got some mamas, oh, my child don't do this and my child don't do that. But you know your child doing it. Because every mama know their child. You can't tell Marie that money gonna curse. Cause Marie gonna tell you that's a damn lie. Marie not gonna believe you that money curse. Cause money don't. Now see her little bitch on the other hand, she gonna tell you, you must have heard my daughter, not money. Cause money
Mm-hmm.
not gonna curse. Like every mom will know their child.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, we gotta stop at what point we gotta stop blaming mamas for their fuck ups. Like you of age, you 18 or
Mm-hmm.
you 20, you grown.
Mm-hmm.
Mama gave you the tools, the knowledge, and the morals to make decisions. It's up
And
to
if
you.
she didn't give you the tools and the morals, you done figured it out some way, shape, or form on your own. Which is hopefully, if
Absolutely.
it's down the right path, that's a bomb ass thing. But you have to be the one that you should want more for yourself outside of if you see the shit that your mama didn't went through, technically, I don't want to be there. I don't want to do that. I've seen how she
No,
struggled. So I know I'm gonna have to do X, Y, and Z, do the opposite of what she
what
done
she
done.
did. Absolutely.
Period.
Like it's up to you. Like when you make 20
Mm-hmm.
and you 30 and fuck 40, it's no more keep blaming the parents. Oh, because my mama gave me this fucked up life. Because my mama had to feed me red beans and rice. Or because my mama had to feed me rice every day. Or because my mama, fuck that. You
He
know.
did it to a certain point.
You
At
know your
16,
mama
you can get a
did.
goddamn job if you really want a job. Get off
Right?
your
You
ass and
know
go
your
get it.
mama did. You know your mama bust her ass. You should wanna you should wanna be better.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm quite sure, I'm not a parent, but I'm quite sure every parent agree with me that a parent want to see their child do better than them.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Don't do
Like
same
every
as me. Do
parent want
better
that.
than me. Absolutely.
Right? Every parent want their child to do better.
Mm-hmm.
But we can't keep on every time they get in trouble. Oh, what their childhood life was like. Fuck that. That was what you said that was their childhood life.
Mm-hmm.
What? Because
Because
their
you
mama.
grown now.
So
You grown
what
now.
you gonna say? Because Betty Sue had
Mm-hmm.
Ray Ray, and Betty Sue had to work two fucking jobs because she had to take care of Ray Ray and his sisters.
Mm-hmm.
So what you want her to work the two jobs and take care of them, or you want her to be home with them with their shit? Then you gonna talk about okay now you're gonna take the children from her because she neglecting them because she can't
Mm-hmm.
go make no money for no butter and bread.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck,
Mm-hmm.
you can't have like I
Can't have
just
it
feel
both
like
ways.
it just you keep constantly we keep constantly saying, oh, we're gonna blame the parent, we're gonna blame the parent. If you
Yep.
of age, I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
blame your ass. Because your mama and your daddy and grandma, the old
Mm-hmm.
grandmas,
Mm-hmm.
the old grandmas.
What's some of the new grandmas? Now, not all of them, but you
But
know, you
okay, some of the
it's
new
because
grandmas,
yeah,
they
because
give
I'm
you
gonna be
the
that grandma.
knowledge.
I'm
They
gonna
give
be
you
that
the
grandma.
knowledge. They give you the
Mm-hmm.
tools to do
Mm-hmm.
what you need to do. So why are we blaming? We gotta start putting the blame on their asses.
Absolutely, absolutely. I'm an advocate for that because having a son with some mental illness, you couldn't tell me. I wish somebody would sit up there talking about how was his parent. He was raised in a two-parent household. His mother made sure that he had every motherfucking thing that he needed. Nobody can never tell me that my child didn't have I didn't bend over backwards and didn't make sure he made it to every motherfucking appointment. But once that motherfucker turned 18 and he can sit up there and walk in there and tell that motherfucker doctor he ain't gonna take no goddamn medicine, guess what? I'm gonna make sure you get across that stage. And after you get across that motherfucking stage, you gotta go. I made sure that you graduated. And anything after that, guess what? You grown. You grown enough to walk your ass in there and tell them that you're not gonna take no medicine. Then you grown enough to be out on your own. Period. Did I fail my child? Absolutely not. It was a choice. Everything that my son done was a choice. I disagree with that. Disagree. Let's talk about this. The doctor said he's 18, even though I'm paying for his fucking insurance and I'm paying for him to come in and out this goddamn apartment.
And they tell you, oh, even in
He
the
grown.
doctor, they tell you,
He
well,
grown.
mama, you could step out because he 18 or she 18. But when shit happen, oh, is you go looking for mama. Like we gotta
Don't come looking
that's
for
like with
me.
these kids that's
Better
just
look
like
for
out here
him.
with these kids out here doing these teenagers commit crimes. We gotta stop blaming the parents. Parents could only do so much. Because if you
Yeah.
go back and look at some of these parents,
Mhm.
they working 2, 3 jobs to make ends meet.
Mhm.
They busting their asses. Their
Mhm.
parents, their parents bust their asses. Some of these parents out here with
Mhm.
no shoes, with no decent pair of shoes, but their child got a
Mhm.
decent pair of shoes on. My
Mhm.
mama didn't have a jacket, but we
Mhm.
had a jacket.
Mhm.
So you can't say
Exactly.
because they getting in trouble. And
Mhm.
money got his ass in trouble.
Mhm.
And let money
Ain't
tell
got
her he
it
had let money tell her he had 2 daddies. So why your ass in trouble out here stealing clothes?
because he doing what he wanted to do.
Because you made a choice.
It was a choice. It was your choice.
And
You know,
can't say
just
that
like
money was failed no how, no way. Because back then when we was coming up, the neighborhood raised all of us. Guess what?
mhm.
Money had let money tell you he had 2 daddies and 1 mama. Had his mama had people think his mom was old. But yeah, money, I tell you, I have 2 daddies. But money was out here doing what he was doing, stealing cars and stealing cars and everything under the sun.
Mhm.
Well, guess
Mhm.
what? Money was taken care of. Money had a
Mhm.
jacket when Marie didn't have a jacket.
Mhm.
Money had brand new shoes and Marie didn't have brand new shoes. He had 2 daddies buying him stuff. So what was money problem? You blame money for his shit.
Exactly. Don't come over here with that shit. It was a choice that he made. It
He
was a
made a
choice that
choice.
he
Like
made.
we gotta stop blaming parents
Mhm.
because at some point, like, it's enough of holding these parents accountable. We gotta hold these teens accountable for the shit that they did.
We got and adults. We got and adults because at the age of
Them
however
too.
you old, 20, 30, 40, my mom bullshit. Bullshit. I don't care if your mama coddled you. Guess what? You still have the opportunity to get out and do shit on your own. You still have the opportunity to go get your own place. You go. You want a girlfriend? Go and get you one. You want a car? Go and get you one. You want some money? Go and get you one. You want an education? Take your ass to school.
And if you ain't
Go
like the way
home
your
and,
mama did things in her house, you do things
fix it.
differently in your
Then you
house.
fix it. Then you fix it. I was just talking to this woman. I don't say names, but I was just talking to this woman because her 17-year-old daughter was killed by her boyfriend. And she was like, I'm just so confused. Like I because we when he they had one altercation and she told her mother that she left him alone. She told her mother she left him alone. Let me say it again. She told her mother she left him alone. Well, I'm gonna go over here to my friend's house. Lied. See, that's the problem that we have. You lied. And then everybody, we can't find her. What's going on? We used to talking because she has a baby. She's a good mother. Where is she at? Oh, she linked up with the boyfriend and he went upside her head and he killed her. Period. And all she know was I'm just so confused because I believe my daughter when she tells me she was through fucking with him, but somehow he ended up killing her. How? It's just my
Because she lied
mind
to
is fucking because my mind is blown. Because
because she
what
lied
she
to her mama.
exactly her mother wasn't there when she laid up and got pregnant. That was a choice because the question because the thing I would ask, okay, did you have sex willingly or was it taken from you? Oh, this is what I wanted to do. Then there it is. I wasn't there when you made that decision. Now I tell you what's right from wrong, and I tell you every time you lay down, you might get up with fleas or you might get a baby. Which one is it? Hopefully you don't get nothing. But she ended up with a baby. Okay. But you're lying to me, telling me that you're no longer, and then you end up dead by the man that already threatened to kill you. Why? What the mama got to do with that? The mama did everything right. I got to go to work because we can't live on the system. Because we can't,
Because the system not gonna help.
and the system ain't helping you. You make too much money to get food stamps. You
And you're
make too
making
much
not enough
money.
of money to pay the rent.
Okay.
You know, it's just sometimes it's sometimes we deal with the catch-22 thing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because as a parent, you make this decision
Mm-hmm.
you ain't doing right by the child.
Mhm.
But then when you make this decision, oh, we gonna take the child from you because we don't
Mhm.
see you fit.
And that's a lot in the Black
But
community right
but
there.
why you don't? Why? Because I choose to bust Ray Ray ass. Ray Ray gonna get his ass bust because I choose to. Cause y'all told Ray Ray when I hit y'all. Y'all told Ray Ray when I hit you. When I hit him, call the police.
We'll call him. So then what y'all do, y'all go take him and put him into foster care. And I honestly think foster care should be shut the fuck down, because a lot of people that end up in foster care just they just not right. A lot of them end up, they've been molested,
I
raped,
this guy
impregnated.
told me. This guy told me that I know. He said that his mama was on drugs and put him up for adoption. Well,
Mm.
he did get adopted, but he said his foster parents beat his ass every day. It was him and another guy, another girl that they adopted out of the group home.
Mhm.
That they beat their asses every day. Say they only brought them in for the money.
And the adoption agency or DCF or whatever y'all call it in y'all state is so overbooked that they don't have enough staff to go check on all these kids. So everybody falls through the cracks.
Look at
Utilize.
that! Look at that thing that NASA Gray did with this group home. NASA Gray did this thing with this group home where they was taking in the kids and they was giving these kids one little girl, she was only 13 and she was taking 14 pills. And some of those pills was for adults. Like they had to mess this poor child up. They didn't even know if she was gonna even have a baby in the long run. She was having thyroid problems because she was taking a high blood pressure pill. She was taking a depressing pill. She was taking a pill that somebody with high blood pressure or diabetes was supposed to be taking. Look at this little boy. He was 14 years old, got adopted, and he was taking 15 pills. And these poor people that adopted this little 15-year-old, they was only doing what they was told to do. Take his prescriptions, all his prescriptions to Walgreens, to your pharmacy. So they went to Walgreens because that's who they deal with. And as y'all know, Walgreens gonna go through all this. Walgreens
Mm-hmm.
had went through there and found this child was taking pills that adults was supposed to be taking. Walgreens called the lady there, and she went to jail. They was about to put this family in jail, talking about you killing this. But like she said, we just adopt him from the group home. And what they was doing was, and it shows about Medicaid too, about the system too. And there was like they was giving these kids depressing pills, and some of these kids didn't need that. They just was going through
Mm-hmm.
stuff in life. They needed somebody to talk to. So what they was doing, this one doctor was writing prescription for every fucking body.
And see,
Like
and that's the problem.
what a 10-year
That's
old doing taking 16 pills?
And that's the problem. You get this old ass man, 9 times out of 10, that has retired from his own practice, but he gonna work somewhere part-time, usually in a group home. And he comes through, he talk to you for 2 minutes, say, hey, we're gonna make sure he takes this, and this, because quote unquote, he has behavior issues. And that's because nobody has sat down and talked to him.
Right. And
Mhm.
it shows that, and it was also showing like she did the thing, but it was showing how Medicaid has started telling elderlies, okay, well, you've been on this pill too long, we not paying for this.
Mhm.
But you rather pay for it for a 13-year-old to take.
Uh-huh.
When the
Uh-huh.
elderly who need it,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
they told my mama, oh, Miss Roberts, your your acid reflux medicine, we not paying for that no more. Why? Because we feel like you've been on that too long. Hell, if the doctor says she can take it, why? How can you override the doctor and the doctor see this patient every 3 months or every 6 months? How can you tell the doctor no? But that's the system.
Prison. Yep. That's
So it's like,
and everybody fails. Everybody has failed
it's
everybody.
almost like as a parent, you in the catch 22. If you
Hmm.
do this, you can't get away. If
Hmm.
you do this, the child
Hmm.
still this, and you got to worry about the child killing you.
Mm-hmm.
because
Mm-hmm.
you say you can't come back in my house. I let you come
Mm-hmm.
back
Mm-hmm.
and to get your shit together. You ain't still not getting your shit together.
Mm-hmm.
And why I
Then
gotta be unhappy?
you come over to visit, and I'm thinking everything is cool, and you kill me. It was in your mind to kill me, but I didn't know it was in your mind to kill me.
Right, because you my child. I let you come visit me. I'm not thinking about that. Not my child gonna kill me because I told you no, you can't live here. So it's
You're
like
crazy. It's
it's like
just so
what do
much.
we do? What
It's
do
a
we
catch
do?
22 with
Right.
every damn thing. You
Especially
damned
with
if you
parents.
do, damned if you don't. It's always, it's well, what that the parents should be ashamed. Why should the parents be ashamed? The parents didn't do anything wrong. This motherfucker's the one
Did
who
the
went out
did
here
the
and did what
mama
he
go out
did.
there and do that? No, the mama ain't do that. She probably on somebody's job. She ain't even much know he was out there. He's supposed to be his ass at home.
They
Like we
just, I
gotta just
mean,
stop blaming parents. Like we
uh-huh,
gotta stop. We gotta stop holding the
uh-huh,
parents accountable
accountable. Exactly.
because it's only so much as a parent you can do. You don't
Mm-hmm,
know what that child capable of doing when that
mm-hmm,
child walks out your door.
mm-hmm.
The
And
mama
I would
don't
never
care
put nothing past, yes, your own child. Don't put shit past nobody, even the child that you birthed. Okay. Don't put shit past nobody. I would never think my child, as soon as you think that, that motherfucker's coming to kill you.
because when you turn your back, you don't know what he doing. Or when he walk out your door, you don't know what he doing
Because
out
you
there.
don't know where he didn't went, and then came back, and then he didn't went back to something that didn't happen 20 years ago that didn't triggered him, and now he coming back, and now he about to wreak havoc. Because when you listen to these people and the reason why they do what they do, you be like, are you serious?
No,
Are you
cause
serious?
oh,
That don't
cause my
even
mama picked the man over me. Come on now, you're grown. Let that go. You're grown. You know, like you're grown.
if
Let
your
that go.
mama
That
didn't protect you and that man did something to you, I get it, but it still don't give you the right to kill your mama. I get it, but it don't give you the right to kill her. Communication is key. And if
and I
you
think
don't
that's a
like it,
lot of things.
if she didn't do something that you wanted her to do, and then that's when you need to take a self assessment and say, okay, you know what? This is not going to work for me. You're toxic to me. So it's not going to work for me. I'm going to love you from a distance, but I'm going to go on over here and
And
you
I'm
go
gonna live
on
my
there.
life over here.
You have the right, because no is a complete sentence. It's a complete sentence. The
And
answer is no.
we all have a choice to say no. Ain't
Absolutely.
nobody, and at the end of the day, parents are not perfect because guess what? When you have a baby, that baby don't come with a manual.
Show don't.
That baby don't come with a book of instructions.
You
So a
show don't.
parent is not parents are not perfect at all.
Mm,
You have
mhm.
imperfection parents because guess what? When you have a baby, that baby don't when you shit that baby out, that baby ain't got no guy coming behind it.
Show
It
don't,
got a
because you don't know.
placenta and some blood coming behind it, but it ain't got
Because you
no
don't
guy
know,
coming.
and in all actuality, you don't know what you're gonna get. Yeah, you might have a healthy pregnancy, but you don't know what you're going to get. You don't know if your baby's going to be premature. You don't know if your baby's going to be born autistic or with Down syndrome or with cancer. You don't know until the
And you
baby's
don't
here.
know if you
And
having
then as
Freddy Cougar or Chucky. You don't know.
you don't know,
You don't know. Like it's just
and it's sad, but you don't know.
because parents are not perfect. None of us are perfect. You know, parents gonna miss a step one. They gonna miss a step one. They might not. They're gonna miss step A
Mm-hmm.
and go straight to B. Like parents not
Mm-hmm.
perfect because
Mm-hmm.
you get a child and that child don't come with a manual.
Mm-hmm.
Because we none not perfect. We all have our own imperfections.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, we gotta stop holding parents accountable for what their child did. Because
Mm-hmm.
it's not a parent fault. Like mamas when they have babies, they're gonna fall short. Like we all do. We all fall short. But we
Mm-hmm.
have to it comes back to you have to admit
Mm-hmm.
that I fell short.
Mm-hmm.
but you're not a
Yeah.
failure as a mama because your child choose to do what he or she wanted to do.
Yeah.
Like
It's a
we
choice.
gotta stop. We gotta stop at some time. At some point, we gotta say enough. And I hear this all
Yep.
the time. Oh, the mama, the mama. Hell, the mama done did her best. She done absolutely did her best. She done
Mm-hmm.
lost sleep. She done
Mm-hmm.
lost sleep.
Mm-hmm.
She done sacrificed a lot. She done
Mm-hmm.
sacrificed her body because you have one foot in the grave and one on a banana peel when you having a baby. So
Okay.
she done
Okay.
sacrificed a whole lot as a mama, and still 40 years old, she still got to be ridiculed because
Mm-hmm.
her 40-year-old grown ass man or grown ass daughter choose to do whatever they did. Like we
Yep.
gotta stop holding these parents accountable because
Yep.
a mama is on she's not perfect. She did her best.
Yep.
Now, if you feel like you ain't like what your mama, you ain't like how your mama raised you, you grown now. You got a
Yep.
chance to do it your way.
Yep. Say it again. You got a chance to do it your
You
way.
got a chance to change the narration of your life because right now, when
Mm-hmm.
you make 18, you writing your own book. You and your own
Yep.
book is your life story.
Yep.
So you gotta write that to what you want it to be. Okay, mama might have punted you for this and mama might have punted you for that. Okay, you have your own house and your own kids. Now it's time for you to do your thing.
Yep. If you want better, you do better. Period. It's
You
your
know, so
choice.
it's just too much that, we hold mamas too. We hold them for too much, and they're not perfect.
Mm-hmm.
You show me a perfect mama, I don't want her.
I'm still waiting.
I don't want a
Waiting.
perfect mama. I want an imperfection mama. I want a mama that's gonna be her, that's gonna do natural mama things.
Mm-hmm.
What comes natural to her.
Mm-hmm.
Like no mama's perfect because no child gonna come out. Now when a child come out of your ass with a mania, okay, then we could talk about it. Because the
Right.
last time I looked, they come with
Mm.
a placenta and some blood. They ain't come with no mania.
Yeah, sure didn't. And
And
people write
hey,
books, but I mean, that's from their perspective. And they
right,
might have done a little research, but it's still at the end of the day, it's still from their
perspective.
perspective.
And
So,
everybody falls short. We all fall short.
come on
At
now.
some point in your life, we all done fell short. But
Mm-hmm.
we can't, our falling short is get up and learn and try it again.
Do it
Not
again.
just keep dingling our flaws against us.
Mm-hmm.
So
Girl.
it's about, and also, again, communication is
Mm-hmm.
about admitting that you have a mental problem.
Mm-hmm.
And we got to stop stepping on it. And
Mm-hmm.
in the Black community, we got to stop talking about, oh, I'm okay. You're not okay.
And if you're not okay,
If
say
you're
you're
not in
not
a
okay. And it's
right,
okay
and
to
it's
say you're not
okay.
okay.
It's okay. And
Yeah.
something else that I hate that's mentally too. Not that I hate the word hate, but as a woman, that we not supposed to be emotional. We supposed to always wake up out the bed strong. We not
Mm-mm.
like us as women, and especially
Mm-hmm.
Black women.
Mm-hmm.
We are allowed
Tired
to
of
be
being
down.
strong.
Like
I'm tired of being strong.
it's
Mm-hmm.
okay to wake up in the morning not
Mm-hmm.
feeling okay. It's okay, sister, because guess what? It's so many hats that as a woman we
Mm-hmm.
wear. And that's
Mm-hmm.
why we got a lot of women that dealing with mental health too, because we wearing these hats and we can't be emotional because oh you're a woman, you're supposed to adjust your crown.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I'm supposed to
Mm-hmm.
adjust my crown, but if I'm not feeling good today, I'm not feeling good today.
Right.
Like I can show my emotions. I don't have to hide that.
Right.
Like, they put us as women on too much of a high pedestal that we not supposed to be emotional. We just supposed to get up out the bed feeling good. Hell, some mornings I don't feel like that. For some mornings I feel like I just want to lay in the bed and ball up and put the cover over my head and be there.
I
And
did that.
it's okay for me to be there, but I
Right.
just can't live there.
Right. Now I don't want you to stay there. Now you can go ahead and have that moment. You can go ahead and have it and do all what need to be done. But what I'm saying to you is don't stay there.
And that's how us as women have these major breakdowns because we
Mm-hmm.
holding in, oh, I gotta be strong. I can't feel like this, or I can't cry, or I can't
Mm-hmm.
do this. We can do all of that. We could be emotional, we could cry, we could do this, we could have temper tantrums because we okay. We don't have to adjust our crown every day. We don't have to be strong. If you get up in the morning, you ain't feeling like it, you don't feel like it. You ain't gotta be strong today. It's okay.
Right. I totally agree with that. Because
Like some mornings I
it's
just be
not
wanting to
that.
say, fuck it out. I just want to lay there and put the cover over my head.
Girl, I'm real quick with it.
Like, it's
Real
okay.
quick with it. It's okay.
And
Look, it's
that's
gonna
how
be okay. As
right,
long
and
as
that's how some women have mental breakdowns because we are told that we can't be emotional. We can't show
mm-hmm.
emotions. We can't cry. Why? God give us tear ducts. Why we can't cry? Shit.
Well, y'all better get somewhere and sit down. Leave me alone.
And it's like that's why it's important that we check on our strong friends. It's important that we check on our cousins and aunties because we all we
Mm-hmm.
all need that checking on because you don't know what somebody going through.
Right.
Instead of judging a person,
Mm-hmm.
criticizing them or saying something negative towards someone,
Mm-hmm.
go check on them. But take that energy that you're gonna sit down and be negative about and turn it into
Mm-hmm.
something positive.
Mm-hmm.
If you ain't seen Betty, go see about Betty. If you see Betty walking up and down that street more than one time, hey, what's going on?
Check on her. Make sure she all right. She might be having that psychotic break, and maybe you're that one that can come and save her.
And sometimes, you sometimes we put in positions that we just don't know how we're gonna have to help somebody.
Mm-hmm.
We all are put on this earth for a purpose. We all we all have a purpose, and some of us just haven't tapped into our purpose, but that's
That's
okay.
okay.
That's okay. But we all here on earth for a
A
reason, and we
reason.
all have a purpose.
Mm-hmm.
It's true that some people are put on this earth to be caregivers. It's true that some people are put on this earth just to do whatever that is because
Mm-hmm.
that's what you was supposed to be here to do.
Mm-hmm. That's your purpose. You don't know what your purpose is, but he is pushing you towards your purpose, most definitely.
And stop and be open to it. So,
Mm-hmm.
like the time you take to be negative, be positive. Go check on somebody. Call your friend.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
If you really care about them, like you say you do.
I know your auntie might talk along and she got long wind. Shut her down. Oh, I just called to see what you was doing, auntie, and that's it.
Right. Oh,
And she
okay. Ooh, because you
no, she
long
long
winded.
winded. And
Ooh, girl,
then
because you
it's
long.
like, damn, I gotta call auntie so and so.
That's all right. Just you know
She gonna
what?
talk a long time.
I just want to make sure you was breathing. You still breathing? Okay, I gotta go because Clarence is calling me. I'll call you right back.
Oh, I like my auntie Vicky used to say, girl, I gotta go to the bathroom. Girl, you always gotta go to the bathroom.
Well, you can't
You
help
need
it
a
if you got a shit now. You can't help it.
you need a diaper. Every time
Well, some of us I'm not wearing a diaper. I got GI issues, and I'm not wearing a diaper. So if I got a shit, I got a shit. Okay.
girl, my auntie Vicky, when she won't get you off that phone, oh girl, I gotta go use this bathroom. Oh, girl, it's coming.
Well, I can understand that. I
Girl,
can
you ain't
actually
gotta go to no
understand that.
bathroom. You just want to get off the phone.
No, I can actually understand that because when I say I gotta go, girl, I gotta go. I ain't got no minutes to be sitting up here trying to act like I ain't gotta go. No, but no, me and the toilet has a date, and
Yeah, you might have an auntie that's long winded. Just oh, auntie, I just called to see how you was doing. That's it. What you doing?
yeah, but genuinely care though. But genuinely care though.
That's
Just
for
get
you.
with, yeah, just genuinely care. Check on her.
I mean,
It'll make her
it
day.
is. It's like we gotta It's hard. I look at a lot of Kim posts on our sister love, and it's just like, damn, he killed his grandma.
Hmm.
Like, what the fuck, Granny did you? Because Granny always trying to do something to make you happy. So what the hell? What could have Granny did you at 80 years old? You could have
Say
blown
it
on.
again. At 80 years old,
You could have
say it,
blown on Granny. You could have blown on her and just put out
girl.
the way. Why you have to kill her? Like, and it's just shocking. It's
Yeah,
like, damn, Granny. Like, what Granny did you?
nothing. Nothing. There is, to me, there is never a good enough reason for you to kill your grandmother or your parents, because in all actuality you could have changed whatever the fuck it is. You could have, if she was telling you you had to get the fuck out, then get the fuck out.
Oh,
If she was telling you to get a job, if you wanted to stay off your back, get a damn
go get a
job.
job and get her off your time. That's all you have to do.
All
You
you
ain't have
have to
to
do.
beat on the
But
head
but see, that's the
or the
thing.
back.
Why do you think that we want to sit around here and take care of you? You already know we on a fixed income. We only
That,
getting,
in,
maybe it may be $1,000, if that.
that income these days is not fixed. That
Oh
bitch is
Lord.
tight.
Okay,
That
real
bitch is
tight.
tight. It
Okay.
is tight. So it ain't fixed. It's tight.
It sure is, child.
Yeah, you robbing Peter to pay Paul. You used to rob
Every
Peter
day.
to pay. You used to rob Peter to pay Paul. Now you robbing Peter, Paul, and Joe.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
the shit is tight.
It is. It really it
But like,
is.
get a job.
Mm-hmm.
Mama just do their best.
Mm-hmm.
Mamas do their best. And if she actually get a job, get a job.
Yep. That's all it is. Get off your ass and do something with yourself, because it's a choice. And if
That's
you
it.
don't want to do what needs to be done, then I'm gonna need for you to get the fuck on. Period.
And then why would you kill your mama? Your mama the only one gonna be in your team on your team.
Ooh, say it again.
All them other motherfuckers who talking about, oh, you my bro and you my this.
Mm-hmm. Where
When it
they at?
all when it
Where
all
they at?
when it's all said and done,
Mm-hmm. Where they at?
guess who's gonna be in your corner to cheer you on? Mama. Whether
Mm-hmm.
you did something good or bad.
Mm-hmm. And if
She
it
gonna
ain't
be
your mama, it's big mama. You got somebody in your corner nine
absolute.
times out of 10. So
And them the ones
get you.
that you killing because you pissed off because they tired of you. They tired of your shit. Get up and go get a job.
So now you don't want to listen to direction. Now you're gonna go over here. Girl, I was watching the Angola. I was watching Angola, and I was like, that's a prison I would never want to go to.
What ain't going downhill?
Girl.
Downhill?
Yeah.
Burl Kane. Burl Kane used to be the warden over them.
Yeah.
He had this so the inmates used to be killing each other, but Burl Kane had built relationships with his inmates.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he does no more.
Who the warden over there? I don't know, but
I don't know. Burl Kane used to be over them.
well, I know he's in a couple of episodes that it's on YouTube. Um, and it kind of broke my heart a little bit, because they give you, when they talk to the inmates. I know this is our subject, but when they talking to the inmates, they can't they tell you a little bit of, background of what happened.
Their
And then,
crime.
yeah, and then, they're here for a long period of time. But he was 23 years old. He's never met his grandfather, and
The
he
guy
ended up.
who the young guy who was with the police also who killed the
I
Chinese
don't, I
people.
don't, I don't think that was it. Yeah, that wasn't him. But he finally met his grandfather, because his grandfather was, I don't remember how old he said he was, but he was young. But he was married with 3 kids when his wife told him, don't go across that river, don't go across that bridge or something. And of course, he being a man, give me my keys, and he go over there. He still ain't came back, because where he at? Over in Angola, and he been in Angola for 40 years. His grandson, 23 years old, finally met his grandfather, and he got life for his first offense. And he was like, it just doesn't make sense. He hasn't talked about what was done because it doesn't make sense. But he was like, "No, I'm going home." And his grandfather said, "I know you don't know me, but you're going to be here for life. Now I got to be home to my, they gave you life. You're going to be here for life." He said, "I used to be where you are. I'm going home. I'm going home. I've been here 40 years." He didn't got to the point to where he's one of the trusted inmates. So he's able, I guess they got a horse farm out there, girl. I'm just like, so he out there making sure the horses and shit is taken care of. And then they
And
got
you
the
know they
jet.
have prison enterprise too, where the inmate work because prison enterprise used to do work for the convention center.
Oh,
hmm Yeah,
yeah,
they inmates they have the rodeo, but I
yeah.
think only the trustees could work the rodeo.
Yeah, they were saying how he was a trustee, he was a black man, and I was actually watching that and I haven't finished it, but he met his wife, well, his soon to be wife at the rodeo. And then the next year they had like a little pen pal, they exchanged, they had a little pen pal or whatever. And then the next year, he was able to go and I think he proposed to her. And I
Yeah, the
think
jailhouse wetting.
I don't think I could do that because I mean, even though I know you ain't going nowhere, but see, this is how this work in my brain. So
But
you're
this
not
is
going nowhere, yeah, but I don't know if Big Damon is digging you out in your booty. That's number one. And then number two, I'm the one who has to pay for the calls for you to call me. I have to pay for that. And then you're going to be asking me to put some money on your books. Again, I'm on fixed income. So you want me to put $20 on your book so you can try to eat a couple of snacks or something. See,
and
I'm
then
paying
he
for
gonna
all.
want you to come see him and take that, depending on where you're at, because I think from here to Angola about 2-3 hours.
That's what I'm
And
saying.
then you want me to come take that ride out there.
Then you want me to come see it, right? So I'm paying you to be in a relationship with me because
Right.
I'm
And that
paying
you never may not even come home.
I'm paying for you to conversate. We're conversating with each other, right? Okay, you don't want to eat hash this week. You want to eat some eggs. So I'm gonna have to put some money in your books to get you some eggs.
And
You know what
then
I'm saying?
then
It's
and then I'm not gonna get a nut on top of all of that.
but Damon is, I'm just saying.
And then they had the man in Angola who wrote a book. But he went back to live on the prison site because his whole family had passed away. And Angola have on that same land, girl, that land is big at Angola. They have housings where like the prisoners
Yeah,
who,
I
who
see.
can't live in society, they could come and live on Angola land. And this man, he wrote a book and everything, and he got out. His whole family was deceased, so he came on back and he living on Angola premises now.
Yeah, they
Jail is
said
another place
like the
that jail is another place have to be. You have to be all the way mentally stable, like to be there. I don't know.
I'm not there. I just don't, I don't see how people do it. I've ran across a couple of people. This one woman, she's a Spanish woman. I believe her husband is Spanish as well, but don't quote me on that. But I believe it's once a month she's able to send him a box and it has to be up to 35 pounds. So when I tell you she loads his ass down, that motherfucker eat better than me with all these snacks and ho-hos and noodles and meat and cheese. I said, wait a minute. Where's he able? They don't get refrigerators, so where is he able to store this food? The cheese. So the cheese, it has to be. It's not freezer cheese. I mean, how's he cooking the noodle? I mean, I
In
know
the
they do
toilet,
that.
they cook the noodles and stuff in the toilet because
That
money
got
was.
shit remnants on it.
No, but
No,
they clean the toilet. Like
I don't
they clean the
care.
toilet with
My
bleach,
ass go on now. My ass go on.
so they clean the toilet with bleach and all. So
I don't. It ain't enough bleach in
I
the
don't know.
world
You gotta
because
be
when I get
yo.
done eating, I'm gonna have to turn around and sit down, and this is where I cook my noodles. Make it make sense. It don't go hand in hand for me. It doesn't. So it's a
You
no.
have to be mentally
I'm not there.
I guess you have to be mentally prepared for the. You have to get your mind right.
Okay,
Cause
well,
I
my
always
mind ain't
ask.
right.
I asked Money, how did he do 9 years?
Ooh,
Like, girl, I don't know. I don't know if I will make it a day. Girl,
you know,
mental. I'll be in a mental crazy house.
what I will ask for, honestly, if I went to jail, I would ask to be on lockdown
Why?
because I'm going to be the one that I'm going to piss and shit on myself. So Big Bertha don't fuck with me. So I
But
need
you
to
know
be in
they
a
sent them to the cause Money said they had this man, he would like use a strainer to catch their shit and eat their shit so that he could go to the crazy house. And they let them out after 72 days or something like that. But just to think I don't
just to
digest
eat
about
your
this shit. Oh girl, you gotta be mentally
well,
prepared
I'm
for
not. Well, that's all right because I'm gonna be on a psych ward because I'm gonna start talking to myself and I'm gonna walk around with shit on me.
this.
Okay,
Girl,
whatever it takes because I don't need to be. I don't mix well with people now on the sane side. Okay, I don't mix well now. So you're trying to put me in a okay. So yeah, I'm gonna need to be on a psych ward because
ain't
yeah.
gonna work.
It's,
So
I just need to be just I just want to be left alone. I can't be friends with nobody because I'm not gonna trust you and then you might want my cookies and I just don't want to give you my cookies. So then you're gonna take the padlock and you're gonna hit me over the head because I didn't give you none. I don't have time. I don't have time.
that's how I say it's gotta be. You gotta be mentally.
So that's why
So
I'm not gonna do nothing to go there. I'm not gonna do nothing.
before we close out,
Okay,
um,
sorry. I know it was we went left field for the last part.
quickly,
Excuse me.
she starts
Sorry.
talking Angola.
Sorry.
But before we close out,
Uh-huh.
word is make sure we checking on our strong friends. Make sure we checking on family members. Making
Yeah.
sure we check on our neighbors because mental health, can't say it enough. Mental health is real. You have people commit suicide, cutting themselves, popping pills, and it's a lot. People that's dealing with people. If your friend call you 2 o'clock in the morning, give them that listening in because you just never know
Yep.
how that's gonna save that person. So
That's uh-huh.
make it your business to check on somebody. Check on your neighbor.
Check on you.
Um, check on your strong friend. And then you check in with yourself because we have to be strong as people. You have to be strong. And if you're not feeling if you're not feeling good today, it's okay.
It's
It's
okay.
okay not it's okay not to be okay. But just don't stay there. You don't always have to be strong every day.
Every day.
You don't
Oh,
have to.
mhm,
Be okay today, but
mhm.
just don't stay there.
Okay. Don't stay there.
Happy Friday.
Happy
I hope
Friday, y'all.
I hope everybody have a great Friday and a great weekend.
Come on.
And check in with yourself because
Yep,
mental
please.
health is real. If you feeling it, the first thing to get help is admitting that
You need help.
something is going on.
Yep.
And that's the biggest step of them all.
Yep.
So happy Friday.
Happy
Take
Friday.
care.
Take care.
And we'll
Love on
talk.
yourself. Oh.
So before we go, sister, affirmation of the day.
Yeah, love on yourself. Love on,
Okay.
put yourself first. Love on you. I was saying that with my chest. Ooh, I forgot. Look, got a little titty meat up there. But anyway, love on yourself. If you don't love you, can't nobody else love you, girl, boy, whoever. Just love on yourself. Love yourself first, okay? Put yourself first. You deserve whatever that is, okay? Amen. Whew.
So happy Friday. Take care. I'm your girl, Author Erica. This is my fabulous co-host, Author Kim. Thanks for tuning in to Wind Down Fridays. We'll give a sister a hug. And we'll
Yes.
see you
Next
next week.
Friday.